Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's time we all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Well, Felicia, what's going on?
What up?
Hey, 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 welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another installment of Opinion Matters, where your opinions matter. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit that notification bell so you can know when we're on and when we're posting. And share and sit back and have a good time and enjoy the ride. What's going on, Quells?
Oh boy, man. How's everybody week?
Pretty good.
Right.
Everybody
It's
good?
another show. It's great, man. Another show.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, happy to be here, man. Glad that you guys could join us tonight. Um, keeping in mind that we come on it every Thursday night at your house at 7 p.m. We glad that y'all can join us, man. And for those that's in the comment, man, what up? What up? What up? Y'all go ahead and y'all get it out. Join us tonight, man, so we can chat back with y'all, man. We read the comments and all, so get with us on that. But
Hmm.
Chip, man, I got one for you, bro.
Uh-oh.
Man, our our Atlanta Falcons.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say this: if we can't get Super Bowl rings, if we can't get Super Bowl rings, I guess we can get. I guess we can. I'm trying to be nice. You know what?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I can't be nice because there ain't no other way to say it. So tonight we have a former Falcon football player that will be receiving two awards on the night. He will be getting the MBC award,
Mm-hmm.
Eight Better Choices, and he will be getting the Dan Award. You dumb, and y'all know the rest. Okay, so we're gonna discuss this. Go ahead and just read it, Lily. We'll discuss it. Go ahead.
All right, and here we go. Former Falcons player accused of shooting at a woman's car with kids inside at a Gwinnett Park. Gwinnett County, Georgia police have arrested a former Atlanta Falcons player accused of shooting into a car at a Gwinnett County park. Police said two children were sitting in the back of it. That's sad. Channel 2, we cannot make this up.
And
We
make
get
this
it
up, people.
every week. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson obtained the warrants against William Moore on Wednesday. The incident happened on Sunday around 6 p.m. at Alexander Park off Old Snellville Highway in Lawrenceville. Okay, it says Moore is accused of firing at a woman's car in the parking lot. One of the bullets went into her car as her child and niece sat in the back with her, in the back of the car with her, according to the warrants. I know that had to be scary for a child.
No doubt.
I
Wow.
I could not do anything to console them, says the mother. One of the children was her daughter, and the other child was her niece. And this all started because children were playing. Children, children were playing. Okay, it says her 9-year-old niece was playing with a girl that she met at the park. She says minutes later that Moore came up to her niece and started using profanity towards a child. You a grown man, sir. Why are you cussing at a child? That's not
Yeah.
yours.
And I don't even want to know how old the child was, but continue.
9.
Oh my
Nine.
God.
Wow.
9. This baby
Mm.
was 9 years old.
Mm, mm.
And it says he proceeds to say, "Your effing niece slapped my daughter." And the mother was like, "Well, sir, I apologize, but I didn't see that. All I know is that they were playing together." And in the midst of her trying to get the girls to safety, she sped off away from the park and hit his car accidentally. And he opened fire on this woman and the children.
Yeah,
So
no
Sir,
excuse.
so she was really trying to get away from this man.
mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, if he was a football player, a
I'm
very
pretty sure
large
he was,
man, as a
Very
matter of
large,
yeah,
fact,
real big
we
guy.
have a headshot.
Yeah,
Yeah. He looked pretty
that's
big to
that's that's
me.
him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Judging by the neck.
yeah. This is the guy
Dude, dude,
that
The neck.
deserved
yeah.
the award.
Most of them dudes got the swole necks, man. They ain't got no shoulders, you know. I might need to stop talking because I was a football player myself. You know. But so let's go back. So making better choices. Number one, this is a pretty much a
Grown man.
kids playground, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They work. Children playing. Children
Mm-hmm.
playing, no matter whether they can do, I hate you, give me back my car, and they slap each other and whatever. 10 minutes later, they're friends again.
Mm-hmm.
And the adults who supposed to be adults is all up in the uproar, making
Over
something out of nothing.
over a children's discussion.
Yes. Okay. Now, the NBC award was the Make Better Choice Award. So we already know he didn't make a great choice in
Handling the
handling it like an
situation.
adult.
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to the Dan Award in a minute. But the Make Better Choice Award, first of all, you're an over enlarged man. You're big and
Scary.
it's scary, and you're coming off intimidating. But this is a woman with 2 kids. They don't know you, and the way Atlanta is right now, well, the world, period. Don't nobody know what nobody's gonna do.
Yeah.
So you know they're scared.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's trying to flee, avoid, confrontation. She's trying to flee. While she's fleeing, she's scared for her life and her kids. She accidentally backs into your car, or whatever. And for the Dan Award, the number one, the best thing you could think of is to shoot the car up. Shoot the car up, man. Are you out your rabbit mind?
Had to be.
Now, what if this bullet had hit one of those kids? Or hit her, the driver? Or it could have ricocheted and hit an innocent
Back hit
bystander.
his child.
Or hit his child. Come on, man. Being out the league is this what it comes to? I'm just saying, if the Falcons don't want you, I guess don't nobody want you, right?
He need to make better choices all the way around.
All the
No
way
doubt.
around. But right
No
now,
doubt.
he's held in jail without a bond.
As he should be.
What is his name?
Because his name is William Moore.
William Moore. Do you remember that name, Chip?
I don't remember this cat, and I'm a
He probably was
Falcons
a
fan.
bench rider.
Probably was a bitch rider.
He probably didn't even get his uniform dirty.
Probably didn't.
Well,
Probably didn't. He'd probably get his chance on the practice field playing against, practicing against starters.
Other inmates.
Yeah.
That's because that's about all his skills gonna get him is
Yeah.
playing on the
he can
jail
join
football
the
team.
prison league.
Yeah. What was that
Mhm.
movie? Was it The Longest Yard?
Yes.
Keep up the good work, Mr. Moore. You
Uh-huh.
will be receiving this NBC award and the Dan Award tonight, man. We ain't gonna waste too much time on you because you bore me. And I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say how I really feel. I'm gonna leave that to your imagination, Mr. Moore. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't think you would have did that to another man. I don't think he would have did that to another
You
man.
know what? I
We all
think
got
he
guns.
possibly would have. I think it would have gotten way worse if it was another
Yeah.
man involved.
Yeah, no doubt.
Probably so, but see, okay, and I won't get into this, but I gotta say it real quick. Lily, that's why I say
You stay in the house.
people should have guns to protect themselves from idiots like that. I mean, I don't want to get into it. I'm just
Okay.
feeling like
Yeah.
if it was my woman, she would have had a gun on her. If this dude was shooting, she could at least backed up, got someone shot back or something. Like, hey, I'm just saying.
And
I'm not.
in that case, both of them would have been in jail.
Well,
And
I feel you
the
on
kids
that,
would have
but
been and the kids would have been taken into protective services, and it's a
yeah,
whole
I feel
nother.
you. I
Yeah.
feel
A
you.
whole
I
nother
feel you.
can of worms
Whole
being
nother.
opened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, that's another topic for another day.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Tip, go ahead and give it to us for the night, because we got something juicy for y'all tonight, boy.
Mm. Hey, tonight we want to know how you guys feel about Dwayne Wade leaving Florida. If you haven't heard, Dwayne Wade said him and his family, they're out of Florida due to certain laws that have been passed in Florida. And if you know of Dwayne Wade, you know he has a transgender son, and a lot of the laws that's being passed in Florida is it's not for the transgender community. It's not in their favor. So due to those laws, Dwayne Wade said they're out of there. So how do you guys feel? Do you feel like, hey, is it getting to the place to where, because there's a lot of people that's not that's leaving places to come to Florida because of those laws. So is that where we coming in America these days, that people running from state to state because of laws being passed? Is that where we at? Do y'all feel like, hey, Dwayne Wade is being a good dad by packing
Nope,
up and leaving? How do you
nope.
guys feel about it? We already know how Quell feel about it. Go ahead,
I
fam.
feel like, but where is he gonna go? Because any
Exactly.
state you choose can make similar laws, and you gonna run then?
But like Chip just said, the question was, did he make good dad, like good choices? You flunked that when you allowed this baby to make his own decisions. You didn't think, you didn't look like far out into the future, or at least try to see, okay, what would be the consequences of this? What would my family have to go through this? What would my child have to go through this? Like you said off air, Lily, 5, 10 years from now, he might decide he want to be a boy again. That's another subject. But I'm saying,
Another
I
a
will
whole
say
nother
this
show.
in the defense. I will say this in the defense of anybody wanting to live the lifestyle they want to live. I'm not condoning nothing. All I'm saying is you have a right to live where you want to live. And you should not be forced out of your home because you chose to be Batman. I'm just saying. Lily's crazy, man. But I'm saying, if you
I'm
choose to
Batman.
be something you want to be, you should not be forced to leave where you reside, where you live.
It's a catch-22 because it's, oh my goodness, be inclusive, be inclusive. I can identify how I want to identify. And then the states is like, yeah, we ain't fooling with that. Because you got the federal laws that's making it okay for people to identify as cats or rats or whatever they so choose to identify as. And then when it comes to the states are like, we don't care what federal says, we're doing this. So mm, you got to kind of pick your battles. And then as
Yeah.
far as the child, okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if that were me and my child came to me and said, "Hey, mom, I don't like being the sex that I am. I want to, go through that change or whatever." At the age my children are now, their brains aren't fully developed, and studies have shown this. You can look it up. This is It is what it is. It's facts. Studies have shown that teenage brains, they don't think things through clearly. They they irrationalize things. They're teenagers, they're children. They can't consent. They can't give consent to do anything else. So why are they allowed to give consent on this matter?
Yeah.
Why not
Yeah.
make them wait until they're 18? Because once they're 18, they don't need their parents to make these certain decisions, and everything is on them.
Yeah. I know, like,
Everything will be on them.
I know, like, Here in Georgia, Governor Kemp recently signed a bill into law, you know, uh, banning banning any type of uh any
Uh,
child under 18 going through any
yeah, they
taking any
can't get those. They
transformation
can't get those
drugs,
meds.
yes, or any type thing. So
Good
so
deal.
yeah,
And
certain states they are making it harder, especially for the younger people, as they should
yeah, and
to
I'm not usually a fan of uh Mr. Kemp, but this one I gotta say kudos to because I could not imagine my 14-year-old child coming. Well, no, she's 15 now, but I can't imagine her coming to me with that, and I have to be like, okay, yeah, go ahead. No,
Yeah,
baby, you haven't lived your life. This is a decision. This is almost, and track with me for a minute. It's almost kind of like a suicide decision. Like you're putting a permanent solution on a temporary problem.
hmm
mm-hmm, yeah,
Just wait it out.
mm-hmm,
Because your
mm-hmm,
mind may change.
mm-hmm,
Because you have grown people who have gone through this surgery and then now they're like, well, I wish I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But you done done it. So now you got to either shell out a boatload of money or you got to live with the decision you done made.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also those parents, like, I mean, yeah, we see Dwayne Wade um agreeing with all that, letting the son
The
do whatever he
child,
want to do. But
Now it's coming back to bite him in the butt.
yeah, but could it come back? I mean, like I said, you don't know if how this gonna affect your child. When he's 21, will he change his mind? When he's 18, will he, and due to, you know, some type of drug or going all the way through with it, now he can no longer have a family, But now
mm-hmm.
so it's a lot of things to take into consideration when you give your kids that ability to
Okay to
make
do
that
that.
decision, because that, like you said, that's permanent. That's you might as well let them. Hey, I saw a little girl on the playground. I want to marry her because
Hmm.
at least they can divorce that little girl, but they won't be able to turn back to some of the things that the
The
people are
knife,
doing.
they
Yeah,
can't do it.
yeah. So
It and as far as him moving, I get it, but I feel like you're running away because
You
one
ain't gonna do nothing but run into the same situation.
you
I
going
mean,
you kind of created this situation for yourself.
yeah, you put a target on your own family back.
You kind of created this situation, and it's your family. You are entitled to do what you will or what you want with your family.
Oh,
But when making these types of decisions, you need to think bigger picture, not just right now. Because
yeah,
bigger picture is down the line, is this child gonna want to switch back?
now Lily, you and Chip and me and other adults, we cannot say anything against the LGBTQ because you get fined, you go to jail, you do whatever as adults. But let's be reasonable. Reasonable. We're talking about children.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to school, they don't care. They gonna
Little
pick
kid,
on you.
kids let it rip.
They let it rip. So, and I know being a Georgia boy, I'm talking about you come to Georgia and you go to school, you getting Joan. They picking. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about they will make you feel like the scum of the earth the way because here's the thing. This young man that you allowed to have a sex change or whatever you doing with him, they're gonna know, oh, you Dwayne Wade's little boy. And then
Or
here it go. There it goes. There's nothing you can do, but like you said, so running,
you
man,
gonna
you
you
might want to
gonna
stay in Florida.
you're gonna you're gonna come across this problem in the future.
Unless they do
Yeah.
homeschool training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
I don't think it was necessarily him getting picked on. I think it just was, you know, I'm pretty sure, they just don't
All
feel
of them.
inclusive. They don't feel.
It's
I'm
all of
pretty sure they just don't feel, because they're
included.
standing behind the movement
It's
so
all of them.
much that yeah,
It's
they don't feel.
Gabrielle,
Mm-hmm.
it's Wayne.
Yeah.
That's a weird family. I like the Smiths. I'm for real. They saying that they're weird. And that's why he said it. He said in an interview that my family is not welcomed here.
Yeah.
That's what
So
he
it's
said. He said they're
yeah.
not supporting him there. So he
Eh,
feels like all of Florida is totally against him and the family.
and he probably feels that way because of his status and the notoriety that he
You know,
feels that he brought to the state.
they saying
Yeah.
that he's part of that community. That's
Yeah.
the word. You know, it's he
And
say she
and
say.
and and Governor Ron DeSantis down now, he's really been, like
Shaking things up.
shaking things up really with Disney and he's just not really back in that community. A lot of they books got banned, a lot of books that dealt with
Hmm.
that. A lot
Got
of
pulled
those
from the
got
school
pulled.
libraries.
Yes, because it
Wow.
was a lot of LGBTQ community books on the shelf, but they, like I said, in the elementary schools. So, that's a little early to be talking about sexual preferences. So,
Yeah, that it really is. Like
yeah,
in
so,
elementary, I get it. At the this world, we have information at our fingertips. Elementary students have information at their fingertips, but that is for the parents to discuss with them, not the school teaching them, oh, it's okay to, that's personal and private time that you should have with your parents. You should not be teaching this in schools. And I'm sorry. I don't want my child, I don't want my child learning that in school, because in school you're supposed to be learning how to function outside of school once you are an adult. They give you the basic knowledge and they're supposed to prepare you for adulthood. Yeah, that is possibly a part of some person's adulthood, but that's not school material.
yeah, and it's a lot going on. Uh, Also in the schools, state to state, really. So, some state they are allowing certain material, and some states they're not. So, I guess you'll find the state. Pretty sure San Francisco is very inviting.
Really?
So
Atlanta
Ge-
is.
Georgia is full.
He said no more people in Georgia.
No,
yeah,
Georgia
What?
full.
What?
yeah. So
New York, Cali, Atlanta. Yeah, what the most of in Alabama. Alabama got them too. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's fair to say that it's a nationwide thing.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
nationwide thing. The LGBTQ plus community is nationwide. They're worldwide. Okay, fine. You have a right to live where you want to live, but know that just like other people, you gotta abide by the law.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not
You
above
can't
the
have
law.
special laws made just for you because everybody else. And this is me taking a whole leap here. If we can't have special laws, why should and that might be
Hey,
petty on my end, but
I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
But my thing is, if the brother is running, he's gonna always be running.
mhm,
I say, man, stay in Florida, man.
this is a teaching moment for your child. Teach them that
Yeah.
they're gonna always face adversity.
Yeah.
Mm,
And who
yeah.
cares what people thinks?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, who cares what we think? It's opinion matters.
I care what I think.
Hey, I know there's a lot of people watching. Don't give two what's about me. Hey, but it is
No,
what it is.
no,
Appreciate
no
you for
doubt.
watching, though. That thumbs like button. I mean, hey, it is
Yeah.
what it is, man. I mean, I'm just saying, um, I don't feel that, like I said earlier, if you want to be whatever you are, I don't feel like, I mean, I feel like you don't have to be, feel like you being forced from the place you reside. I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Yeah.
forget
It's,
what
Yeah.
it, it's all about the choices you make. You made these choices, so to speak. So you made your bed and I lay in it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree to that. I agree to that. He should have thought about this before you brought all that attention on your family. So Dwyane Wade, we already gave one out, man. You get the MBC award for the night. Make better choices, my man. I'm just saying. Hey,
Yeah.
make better choices, man. I mean,
Mm.
think, think, think them
all this
through.
time, Chip, we thought it was Chris Bosh.
Mm-mm. Never
All this
knew.
time, man.
Never knew. Mm.
Hey, man.
Oh my
It is what
goodness.
it is, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we gotta get out of here, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight. Go ahead and give it to us, Chip.
Hey man, Dwayne Wade said he's out of there. He's leaving Florida, man. He's packing his family up and they gotta go. And he said he's doing it for his family, man. Due to some of the laws that being passed, he feel like, hey, they're just not welcome. So let us know y'all opinion on it, man. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like, hey, he doing it for his family? He's packing up. Hey, he probably gonna go somewhere that's much more expensive to live because the tax breaks they getting in Florida is crazy. But will it be worth it all to go someplace that, hey, just Rainbow City? I don't know. Where will he go? Let us know, man. How y'all feel about it? Go ahead, Felicia.
All right. And with that being said, you can follow us right here on YouTube under the Mupixo channel. Subscribe. That's how you follow. Subscribe. You know you want to. You can also follow us on Instagram, IG at opinion_matter_show. That is opinion_matter_show on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok at Mupixo, NPSKOM. Once again, that is Mupixo, NPSKOM. Like, smash that like button, please, and thank you. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, share because sharing is caring. And if you have anything that you would like for us to discuss, drop it in the comments and we will talk about it. All right, Quills.
All right. So, like I always say, I appreciate you guys for rocking with us tonight. Those of you that are in the comments. But look, next week, all new show live. We are going in on these students versus teachers. So we want you guys to be able to call in the show. Next week, you will be able to call in. We still want you to leave comments in the comment section, but you're going to be able to call in. And we only going to let you talk for about 40 seconds. Because y'all know how y'all are, y'all get the mic and y'all gotta, so we gotta limit your phone call. So if you're in the middle of snapping on the student about the teacher and we hang up on you, warning coming for destruction. We just let you know we gotta put a limit on that time. All right. So y'all gonna be able to call in next week and give your opinions on these students that are not being raised correctly because they don't respect no adults, period, whether it be in the teacher, whether it be in yourself. So next week, y'all gonna be able to get this off your chest. All right. So, man, we hoping and praying that y'all have a great week and y'all be in here with us next week. And with that being said, man, shout out to Purpose Entertainment, Purpose Photo, Lady in the Hook, News people should know. Mu Pixel record already. Hey, man, we out, man. We love y'all. Deuces.